Hello, all of you vaingloriously wonderful people, and welcome back to Astroneer, where today we are going to cover some things that I've been doing since the last video. It's a lot. Yeah, I know it's a lot, but a lot of this, you would think, wow, I missed so much, but not really, because most of it's been just mining materials and pressing the research button and then building things. We do have our new medium shuttle with its own oxygenator. We are going to get to this medium rover here in a minute. We have a buggy now that's very nice for just going for quick little trips. Made a second tractor in a misguided attempt to, yeah, well, we'll just leave that alone. I may wind up taking that to the moon now that we have the medium shuttle. I could repackage it. I have some repackagers. They are over there on that wall. I believe the tractor's been upgraded a little bit with an extra trailer and another platform. I made a giant rover, the big rover, thinking, hey, this will be awesome. But this is really a late game item that I'm not ready for yet, simply because I don't have what it takes to power it. Because watch this. When I get in this thing and start driving, see the battery charge there on the side? Yeah. That's 1 bar gone out of, what, 8? It literally dies to drive it up and around the shelter and back to the over to the rocket as I ram the tractor. I mean, look at the battery go. Look at it go. Like, it's about dead. I might be able to get it parked up here to charge it off of this stuff. Yeah, that's it. She's dead. So I really need some really powerful. Whoops. What did I just pick up? Whoa, what did I just pick up? What is it? I don't want it. Whatever it is, put it back. Oh, it's a repackager I was just talking about that we might use on that other tractor to take to the moon. Can you reach? Except we're charging the wrong direction. And try this again. Watch that front bumper again, by the way, on the big Rover. That's cool. It blocks you from using the storage when it's plugged in. We'll get that recharged and hopefully have enough battery to drive it back to the other side. But there's our original shuttle. Don't worry, it is still with us. Lots of power items. Found tons of batteries out exploring. Made a new chemistry lab, which is how I've been able to get the advanced materials for some of this cool stuff. And then if we go up top here, we will look around at the power situation. Far less solar than we used to have, simply because I took a lot of it to the moon, literally. And we will go see it all in just a little bit. Simply because there's not a lot of wind down in the craters on the moon, but there's a lot of solar. So that is why pretty much all of the solar is missing. I had some more solar. I honestly don't know what happened to it. I had it around here somewhere. It may have fallen under. This is going to hurt. Ow. It always hurts. I had some more, but occasionally things do fall into the cracks. Down here, there is a massive underground cavern under all this. You can see I've been flattening a lot, and it's not just because I wanted a big flat base. Like there, I don't know if you saw it, there's a tether. I think that's in the cave underneath. But I didn't, it's not that I just wanted to have a big flat base. It's that I've been digging soil from under here, and so it doesn't take long to reveal there's a massive, massive, massive canyon that I've dug out there. Yeah, and you can fall in real easy. So I just, to make sure I didn't accidentally drive a vehicle down in there and get it stuck, I just flattened it all over. It's just a thin top. So that is what I've been up to. Today I want to see what it takes to get this medium rover going. I have read a lot in the Astroneer wiki, but not enough that I know everything, and I'm probably going to make a lot of mistakes. Let's get this one charging. I think these all work separately, like as their own little unit, and any one of them can become like you know, we have a tractor that's clearly the tractor. But I think any one of these, if you put a seat on it, can become the main unit. That's what I'm counting on, at least. And I'm hoping that I can get 3 of them together. Yeah, there we go. And then what I'd like to do is so that I can go from having just 2 large items on this to 4 large items, just like that. A little bit of storage here on the front as well. God, I had some solar and everything for this. Because what I had it for was I was going to put it on the big guy over there using these platforms. And so I had like 3 or 4 solar panels ready to go, and I discovered it was not enough. And I genuinely do not know where they've gone. They're around here somewhere, I'm sure. Maybe. Possibly. We need our Rover seat. I should have unpacked it on the Rover, but it's fine. And then this thing, you can literally, like, if I wanted to ride there, I could. Like, I could totally drive this thing from here. It works. I don't want to drive it that way, though. Woo-wee! I would have put it up there, like, normal, so I don't get disoriented. So that takes up 2 spots on that one. So I'll just leave this as a 2 slot here. But I am going to go over here and raid the tractor, because I do believe that the buggy here, the Rover, is going to become our new primary mode of transportation. And I think what I'll do here is, let's go take this thing for a test drive here and see what it takes to drain these batteries. Like, that looks like that back one is almost dead already. What's it take just to drain one? Quite a bit. We may need to stick with the tractor for a little bit longer and park this guy as well, which is a shame, because I spent a long time getting on the plastic and rubber to make this thing. Oh, I love the satisfying sound that the wheels make going over the terrain here. Yeah, this is gonna drain really fast. Okay, so just out of curiosity, how quick does it recover? Let's see here. You go there, and then you come here. Because see, like, that's enough to power the tractor. Just that little bit of solar and wind power is enough. Let's see what this guy's recharging, but for some reason the back one recharged first. Oh, because it was recharging off of that. Can I borrow your battery as well, friend? Oop, okay, we'll take your light first, because I still want a headlight. And then let's see what you can do. Come on, battery. Come on, get on there. Oh my god, I dropped it. Sometimes it's a little difficult to get things to go where you want them to go. Come on, there we go. So that's going to recharge that battery. So this is basically equal. One battery is basically equal to one entire section of the Rover. So it'd take 3 batteries to replenish it. God, I'm going to need just... Which is fine. I've got plenty of excess batteries. I mean, like, plenty. That one's for the buggy. It has to stay. I do like the buggy. So we'll take 1, 2 more batteries. Why did they have to come off the back? I don't know. Maybe we will put the batteries here. And I think what I want to do is move the solar here. So what if we do this? What if we put that there, have wind power up front? Where'd the battery go? How did the battery go now? Oh, it's on the front. And make just this whole section here, whoops, power. Like this whole little seat right behind the Rover can be, or the Rover seat can be power. So let's just go ahead and grab one more. I just really think we're going to need medium solar and medium wind power to get this thing to where it can get enough juice to keep it moving. Otherwise, I think I'm just going to constantly find myself stranded. And that's what I'm really afraid will happen. So, go down there. There you go. Then I'm going to go up here and raid a couple things from our power farm. Though I am out of solar. Where did my solar go? I must have taken it out of the moon. So I had a bunch more little solar panels that I took off of over here to put somewhere. Yeah, I only have medium up here. Ooh. Well, I can take this. I genuinely don't know what I've done with them. Are they on the rocket ship? Maybe they're on the rocket ship. Ooh, this is gonna hurt. Oof. I died once doing that. But you know, when you die on your own base, you just come to life right next to your dead body. Actually, come back to life there. Yeah, somewhere Somewhere there are solar panels here. I'm probably looking right at them. They're probably just teeny tiny and I don't see them. Are they on this thing? Here, are they? No, but let's get this thing out of the way. God, this thing's massive. Like, it's really gonna stand at a distance just to enter it. And then you ride on the outside and not at the steering wheel, which I think is absolutely hilarious. All right. Let's see if I can get it back in its parking spot before it dies. Oh, it's going to be close. So I want it, like, right next to this building. And it... No. Okay, that's close. It's right next to the building. Close enough, I guess. All right, so we're going to have 2 wind, 1 solar. And that solar is currently working. So let's go for a test drive, shall we? Let's see if we can get to our gateway and back. That seems like a good test, yeah? So here we go. Definitely more powerful. I don't know if it's any faster, but I don't know, it just... The struggle that the tractor has to get over this really rough terrain is not here. All right, solar is trying to do its job, but it keeps losing track of the sun. So that may become a problem. Okay, somewhere over here I built a little bridge so I don't have to fall down into the holes. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, by the way, I've been over here a few times. Can you tell? Ooh, this is a lot more narrow than when I was driving the tractor over it. Okay. So this is the gateway that we powered up, what, 2 episodes ago? 3? Yeah, look how much better this thing handles a really rough terrain. Okay, so that was... Whoa. I think this thing just growled at me. What is happening here? Okay. There's stuff just hovering in midair. Did it leave me a present? Is that what that was? I don't remember leaving this stuff over here. Okay, so that was... I mean, it still has power. It didn't seem to lose it. It seemed like the batteries kept it going. So I may have enough power on this thing that this will be a suitable mode of transportation for resuming my exploration around the planet, because I have been exploring a lot. Yeah, look at it just chew through those batteries. Like, I'd be surprised if there's a single platform on this planet in this direction, which is southeast or southwest. The southwest part of the planet, I have explored. I have spent hours just driving around. I saw some research items. Did I just park the tractor or the thing on top of them? No, there they are. But that's what I really wanted this thing for, is its capacity, because we need research items. Like, there's one under there. We need these. I have not been getting enough, and look at how many this thing will hold. A lot. And I often come across, like, solar arrays or wind turbines, and I can't bring them back with me because I don't have the storage space on the small tractor. It can only hold 2 of these. And with those platforms I put on, it can only hold 1. I would have to reconfigure everything to make it go on. But this thing's going to be able to hold... Well, there's 2 already, and I can put 1 more on just that back trailer, and then I can put 4 on that middle trailer. So I get a ton of research. So that is what I'm going to do real quick, is go find a bunch of research, take it back to our base, and then we're going to head to the moon and look at the things that we've done there, and then talk about where we're going to go next. And we are back at the base, and you can see I got 8 research items. The most I was able to bring back on the tractor was 2. So that medium rover has definitely proved to be worth the investment in materials. And it didn't strand me a single time. I had enough power. It never even emptied like this first little trailer out for power. So very happy. You know what? I think I'm just going to leave all these on here. That's just a nice place to store them. And we'll refill them the next time we go out. You can see we did consume a bit of battery power, but not a lot. As a matter of fact, there's just that one that's a little bit down. And then as soon as that wind kicks in, it should be fine. We'll move this solar over to the front because it'll be able to grab the sun here in just a second and make sure everything does charge fully back up. But what I want to do is see about going to back to the moon, but taking this tractor with me, the extra tractor that we don't need. And by the way, you can just go in here and start driving, and tractors unplug themselves. It's pretty awesome. So I've got these repackager things. So I'm not really sure how they work. Because as it is, you can't pick up a tractor in its little... so you can't pick them up. You can't pick up the trailers. You can't pick up the trailers. Or the trailers or the tractors. But I will talk in English in a minute. I'm going to take that extra rocket with me. So I think what I can do is I think you attach a repackager to something. I think this is how these work. Because this has 4 storage slots. If I put in one of those platforms over there, I can take even more with me, which I may take a few more batteries. I don't know. I hate to scavenge too much from down here because it is, as it is, we're hurting for solar. And we're relying way too much on wind power for my preferences. Ooh, do I not have another engine? Okay, we'll have to make another engine before I leave. But let's figure out how this packager works real quick. So I think if how do I activate it? Oh, wait. Pack. So I just hover it. That's a weird way that it's connected, but... Okay, so it doesn't click on it. Every little thing has like a, okay, it did it. Now it doesn't want to do it again. How did I get it to do that a minute ago? How did you do that just a second ago? Now do it again. Do it again. Alright, I gotta figure this out here. Okay, I see. You just drop it next to a thing and hit it, and boom, tractor in a box. No, not other things in a box. A tractor in a box. So we will take this guy. Yeah, I am going to have to take a little bit more of the power output from here because I'm also going to have to steal a work light. If I want to use the tractor on the moon, which I don't even know that I really want to use the tractor on the moon. Oh, we full? I realized I was full. Simply because the moon's pretty treacherous. Even outside of the craters, it's pretty rough. So I'm not really 100% certain that I want to do that. There we go. We can now store that tractor there. And then I can use this other packager. So you just place it next to an item that you want to repackage. No, maybe not. How do you work then? Not there. Okay, so there, they defy gravity somehow. And whew, with lots of dirt that is now packed. Gonna grab a battery and battery. Oh wait, first we're gonna unload all this stuff. So I have the tractor and its trailer, a work light, and a wind turbine on there, but I don't have any more small solar panels. I genuinely do not know what happened to them all. Like, I had pulled a bunch of them down to put on here, and I thought they were all still over there, so yeah, those have vanished into God knows where. The game does get a little buggy now and then. It bothers me because I don't think I can make new solar, can I? Oops, wrong button. Still the wrong button. A small solar requires... Oh, copper. I have copper. I can make some small solars. So let's make some copper then, because I have the stuff to do that right here. Let's do 4 of them. That's 4. And then I also need some aluminum for my other thrusters. So let's go over here to the smelter and get some things melting down here. We'll start with our copper, and then we'll throw on some aluminum because that makes a great recipe. And you see I have ammonium already on my backpack. That's because that is for the thruster that I'm going to make. We will get this bit of copper done here. There we go. And then we'll grab this aluminum, and then that will give me the thruster, and then we'll start making some solar panels as well. I just want to grab this when it's done so that I can put this other malachite on there. I was running really low on malachite, and then I started running up in the mountains, remembering, oh yeah, there's malachite all over the mountains. I was like, where in the world is this stuff? I can't find it anywhere. It's been like an hour wandering around the cave for no good reason looking for it. Yeah, it's kind of sad. But all right, so you make a fuel thruster for me, please. Just kind of curious how we're doing on power now that we don't have all that solar to recharge the batteries during the day. Yeah, the batteries seem to keep us running pretty well. So there is that. Actually, let's go ahead and put that on our shuttle here. Seems like I should be taking more with me. Like maybe I need more up on the moon. But honestly, I don't remember what all we need up there on Desolo. Other than some solar panels. So we're definitely going to take those. Which we're going to make here because power is at a premium up there. I don't want to run down my battery pack and then just be stranded waiting. So we're going to make it here and then take them with us, which is as easy as pulling this up and doing all 4 of these. Good. Now that I know where I can get some copper, I can just make a bunch of these and get the solar power of this base back up and running. See how much power these take to create? And this is why I didn't want to do it on the moon. The problem that we're having at the moon for power generation is that the daylight cycle is so short. And of course, I'm down in the crater, which reminds me what I forgot to take last time. Yes, I've been to the moon several times. I know I do all this stuff without you guys. I'm so sorry. So I want to take all these power extenders. I'm not going to use them down here. I'm just not. I'd rather connect things through wind turbines and stuff like that. I may eventually change my mind on that. That one's really hard to get to. By the way, there's fireworks that I found like a long time ago. Never really mentioned it. I'll go ahead and take these last few tethers. Oh, and we're full. Okay, grab that and just carry it over here. No, not over there. Over here. So I'm not sure that a tractor on the moon is the best idea I've ever had, but we'll see. All right, so let's unload some of these to there, and then put you in the. Oh, come on. Put you in the shuttle. I can carry this way, make it easier to walk. With that in the shuttle, then I want to grab one. Actually, we'll empty the backpack first because that makes more sense. By putting these guys in here. They're trying to get power. And I'm just going to grab a little bit of compound if I have it, just to make tethers. Should I need them? I have compound. That's fine. Up on the moon, there is a massive deposit of compound. So I think we're ready to go. I have my backup rocket, right? I do. All right, cool. We're ready to go. Oh, I don't need this copper, though. I can leave it here. I don't like having stuff that I don't need. So, come on. There we go. All right, let's go to the moon, and I'll give you a quick rundown of what we're doing there, and then we'll wrap this up. And that's where we'll start in the next video, is on the moon. I love how that chamber just closes, and that one, too, as you take off. It's so freaking awesome. I don't know that the medium shuttle is any quicker to get into orbit, but it does let you at least carry stuff with you, and that's something that we couldn't do before. So we need to hit the launch, and then to make things easy to find on the moon, I took a beacon with me, and I'm pretty sure I'll be able to see that from orbit. If not, I have another way to find where our base is, even if I can't see the beacon. It's one of these gateways, not that one. There's another gateway that's like right in the corner of the base or the landing spot. And this always lands right on top of my research station, so be prepared for a little bit of a lull. We're going to have to let the planet rotate around here, or the moon. Yeah, there's my beacon. Good. I was hoping I'd be able to see that from space, so I wouldn't have to squint, try to find the landing spot. But the thing is, I put that beacon down where I landed last time. There doesn't appear to be. Maybe I gotta wait here just a minute. I mean, it is still coming around. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that is where I want to land, right there. And you can see, like I said, there's a gateway right there as well. And we are down on top of our research station. What are you going to do? Whee! Out the top. I don't know why that happens. It nearly kills me every time. There's a little beacon that we saw from space. That little guy was what guided us in. We'll move that over there. Maybe I should move this. But you can see we did a little bit of work up here on the base. It's supposed to be more on my solar wind. Yeah, a lot of it too. These generators can go because we brought solar with us. And this has been, just like I said, the problem of keeping things running up here. I don't have a research item to throw in there right now. But just watch how quick this day cycle goes. I mean, there's the sun right behind those planets. It gets blocked out and we lose a lot of power for a second. I mean, the panels are still following it, but they do lose power. I brought the solar or the inner power splitter up here with me just to measure, and they drop a lot. And then right about there, they pick up back full strength, and then they have about 30 more seconds before the sun sets again. So what I need to do is use these extenders because right up here, the wind is stronger, and I have started to discover that there are quite a few wind turbines on this planet, or on this moon. I keep calling it the planet. There's like one just like right up here somewhere, not too far off in the distance, on a platform somewhere up here. I swear to you there is. I swear there is. But power creation is our big problem. I may have taken it down. Yeah, I already took it down because it was on this one right here. So it was that big one that was down there. Power is going to be our issue, but if I can get the extenders to come up to here, which I think I have enough of them. Let's scan you. Oh, don't take the tether away. There we go. I think if I can get enough extenders up to here, I can create a wind farm as well, because it seems like certain times of the day there's wind up here. Of course, right now there is none. But every time I come across one of the wind turbines that are up here on the higher surface, I don't know what to really call them. They're not mountains. This is the actual surface, and then where we are is a crater. There's no wind down there usually, but there usually is up here, unless now it's suddenly changed its mind and is doing the opposite. I'm going to die laughing if that's turning. No. See, we've got the little streaks like there is wind, but I don't know. It never gets down here into the craters. But anyways, we are going to do more on the moon next time. So I'll get this all unpacked, get it all put into place. I'm not going to bore you guys with all of that. But until then, I'm Brandon, reminding you to stay vainglorious.